Hi guys, good night, and once again welcome to my channel. Thanks for the love, the likes, and the support to each and every one. Thank you so much. Without you it would not be possible. Guys, tonight I am here to speak on behalf of bullying, and this is my story. So I'm going to share my story of how I was bullied, okay, while I was going to primary school back in Jamaica. So you know, when you're new, right, you're the newbie of the classroom and everything. So for those who know Yalla's primary school, so when you're walking to school, because I had to walk in the morning because it wasn't far from where I was living. So for those who know that, you had to literally walk. There was not much of a sidewalk, so it was like mainly roadside that you're walking on. So I'll get to that shortly. So it so happened that I was new to the classroom, new to the school. Everything was fairly new to me because I just moved to the country area to live with my grandmother at the time. So I was attending the Yalla's primary school. So as the new person, sometimes you're gonna be bullied and you're gonna be picked on. So for those who are just joining, once again, my topic is on bullying, and I'm gonna explain and share my story, how I was being bullied, okay? So in class, there was this specific girl that always picked on me, always been picking at me. There's times she will pull my ear. So for those of you who know me, my hair was tall and always in ponytail and all these type of things. So she will always pull my ear. And when you pull somebody's ear, that it really hurt. So she always pull my ear and slap me in my back. So it's not nice to bully someone, and it's really it's not a nice feeling, because you don't know, put yourself in that individual's shoe. You don't know how that individual might be feeling when they're being bullied. It's not a nice experience, guys. So what I'm trying to say is, I was being bullied, I was being picked on. So the girl kept on slapping me in my back, pulling my ear constantly on a day-to-day basis. And she will make it her point of duty, at times she will try to walk with me in the evenings just to frustrate me, just to annoy me. And she will constantly keep doing the same thing while we're going home together, And I'm telling you, there was a day when I said enough was enough. I had enough. I literally had enough. So we start fighting, and when your cup over full and it was becoming too much, it reached to the point where my cup was just full. I had enough. I was sick and I was tired of it, because me growing up, I was this quiet person. I never really talk much, and I always kept myself to myself. I can count the few friends that I had on my finger. You understand? But specifically, this girl she just keep bullying me. She just keep picking at me because she feel, okay, this is somebody that she can pick at. You understand? But I'm telling you, that day I had enough. I literally had enough. We start fighting, and I'm telling you guys, it reached to the point where I don't know where I got the strength from, but I literally pushed her in the middle of the road. In the midst of the road where oncoming traffics were. Now, was I proud of it? Looking back at it, no, I was not. But at that point in time, being bullied, you understand me, was not nice at all. So sometimes when you're bullying a person, when somebody really and truly, they're fed up and they have enough, you don't know what's going, you're triggering something inside of them. You understand? So I'm telling you, that day I pushed her in the road because my cup was over full. I literally had enough. And you know, when you're fighting, you're not even realizing or pay attention to really and truly what you're doing, because I'm at a mental state where here I am, my cup was full. I'm sick and I'm tired of it. And it was being constantly happening on a day-to-day basis. You understand me? So what I'm saying is, by me being bullied and my reaction to it, it could have been detrimental. It could have been very serious. But bullying somebody because you feel like that person is the weakest link or the weakest chain, don't do it, because you do not know what you can trigger within that individual. Bullying is not a nice experience, guys, and I'm telling you, anyone out there that's bullying people, that's been picking and poking at people, please to stop it, because it is very unkind. It is not a nice feeling, and I'm pretty sure you would not want somebody to be doing that to you or your kids or a family member of you. So why do you think that it is okay for you to be doing that to somebody else? You don't know that person's mental state. Some people, the least little things, I'm telling you, some people, they're very sensitive. If you even shout at them, you even yell at them, the least little thing, they take it to heart. They take it to heart because they're not used to that type of behavior. They're not used to it. And you don't know how that person, worse if that individual is depressed and all these type of things, is a depressed person, a schizophrenic person and all these type of things. You don't know when you're doing all these type of things what can triggers. You don't know. You understand? Some people, when they treat them and you act a certain way towards them, you don't know their mental state. Some people, they hurt themselves, they cut themselves, they literally cut themselves because they're at a point where they feel like they're not worthy. They feel as if you don't love them, you don't appreciate them. They start cutting themselves, they start harming themselves. Some people, they turn to being suicidal because they don't want to be here anymore because of how they're being treated, they're being mistreated. So I'm telling you, guys, start watching your actions towards people. It is okay and it is fine at times if you don't like somebody, but you don't have to make it obvious, and you don't have to keep constantly poking and picking and nagging, constantly nagging. It is not a nice feeling. It's really not nice. You don't know that person, what they're thinking, their mental state. You don't know what you can trigger within them. You don't know their background. You don't know what they have been through. You don't know. And I'm telling you, what you don't want for yourself, do not do it to others. Some people are very, very sensitive. And you have some people that is very, very mean. I'm telling you, they're very mean. Sometimes they will say the meanest things out of their mouth. And then they turn around and they say they love and they like you, which is no. Whether they do it in front of you, behind you, in secret, in confidential, with other individual, it's not nice. Bullying doesn't get you anywhere. It does not get you anywhere. What is the satisfaction you get out of it? To watch somebody hurting and you feel good within yourself to watch somebody hurt? How would you feel whatever your action is towards that individual, and tomorrow morning you hear that person, they kill themselves? It's not nice. It is a very unkind act. We have to start loving each other. You don't have to love everybody, you know. You not have to love everybody, but at least you can show a little kindness. You can show a little kindness. You can speak good things. And not when somebody, if they make one little simple mistake, you go crucify them. You go crucify them because of one simple little mistake. You go crucify that individual, and you behave as if you don't see, you never see the good in that individual. You have never seen the good in them, and then you get up and you say you appreciate people. Come on. Our actions, the things that we speak from our mouth, can harm, can hurt someone. If you get up every single day and you start cursing a specific individual or whatever the case may be, you just constantly keep cursing at them. How do you think that person feel? How you think that individual feel? How you think them feel? Do you know the state of mind you're leaving them in? Do you know the state of mind when they go home? When they go to their home? You know their state of mind? Some people, the way how they deal with it is by hurting themselves. Because according to some people, when they start slashing themselves, they said it takes away the pain, it eases their pain. I don't know how it eases their pain, but they said it eases their pain. Some people, they feel like they don't want to live. Because they're like going through this on a everyday, a day-to-day basis. They don't look forward to it. It's like there's nothing for them to look forward to. So if I am at home, I'm just using examples at this point in time, nothing personal. If I am coming home and every day I come home and my brother or my sister or my mother just keep cursing at me, you think I'm going to feel comfortable to want to come home? You think I'm going to look forward to coming through the door? Or per se, if you go to your job and your boss keeps on picking at you constantly, and every little thing that goes wrong, even sometimes when you don't even do it, you think that individual gonna want to feel like going to work? And if they get up and they do one simple little mistake, you chastise them for it, and other people, they get away with it. So people bullying is it doesn't worth it. It does not worth it. We are all human. It's the same blood run through each and every one of us vein. We are human. You cut us, you see blood. It is not water and it is not stone we're made out of. We might not be the same blood type, but it's blood run through our vein. We have feelings. Just as how you have feelings, we have feelings. We do things and we say things or actions, the things that come out of our mouth at times. I am slowly learning at this point. I am slowly learning how to deal with certain things, because I was a person that everything negative that somebody would direct towards me, or they would do or speak towards me, I would take it to heart and cry myself to sleep sometimes. Sometimes I will not eat, but I am slowly learning to get over that and to put that to the side. Because when I cry myself to sleep and do not eat, the individual that upset me or keep poking, you think they're gonna have sleepless night? You think them not gonna eat? Them are gonna eat. Them are gonna sleep. Because they don't have what? A conscience. And you wonder where them conscience is. I am at a place where right now I couldn't care zero what anybody wants to say anymore. I couldn't care zero whatever negativity you direct towards me. And I find myself lately, when a person saying anything negative towards me, I am answering them back. I am firing it back at them to let them know how I am feeling. And I can give you a next scenario. It's just like yesterday. I was standing at the door waiting for the doctor to come to check an x-ray for me. I needed an x-ray to be checked to send something to the insurance company. So I needed the x-ray to be checked to make sure it is correct. And I'm standing there waiting for the doctor to come, because the doctor told me I am coming, just wait a second. So I'm there waiting for the doctor, and a specific individual come by and, oh, because I'm just standing there waiting, oh, you look lost. You know, this negative person always going around watching. You know what I said to that individual? I said, that is your opinion, because you don't know what I was standing there waiting for. You don't know what discussion I had with the doctor per se while I was there waiting. So I told the individual, that is your opinion, whatever you throw towards me. So I find myself, I am answering back, because I was a person that I buckled up and I kept everything deep inside of me and did not speak. And I was hurting myself. Hurting myself by taking on negativity, not able to eat or to sleep, while the person who are doing it was able to eat and sleep in the night. So I am slowly learning. So I'm telling you, beautiful people, please stop it. Stop bullying. Stop picking and poking at people. It is not nice. It is not a nice feeling. And I'm telling you, with the importance of my story, from that day onward until I finish school at Yallah's Primary, that girl never ever put her hand on me again. Never ever. She never tried that again after that evening. That girl never. That girl became my friend afterwards, because my cup was full and I was not taking it, and I was not putting up with the foolishness anymore. So can you imagine, you keep pulling on somebody here and slapping them, and when I say slap, some big heavy duty slap me I get in on my back. And me, you know, the little quiet one, you know, and me this so skinny, me this so maga, them used to call me Olive. So you can just imagine. You ever watch the cartoon called Olive and Popeye? I saw me this skinny. That's why me get the name Olive when me did I grow up. But they maga. So can you imagine them slap the with me that getting on my back? So when people start to retaliate back, shut in the mouth and don't complain. Because when you spit out and when you send towards the individual, your actions, your word, whether physically, emotionally, verbally, you're going to get it back in a certain way. Because we all have feelings. We all are human. And bullying somebody don't get we anywhere. It does not get us anywhere. I know some people, because them sick, them mentally sick up here, so they get a kick out of it for watch people hurt. Them sick. Them psychologically sick. And mentally sick upstairs. I could never sit back and watch people hurt. I could never sit back and watch people in a tears and in a pain and think it's okay and it was a good feeling for watch somebody hurt and cry. I could not do it, and I will not do it, and I will never do it. Life is too short. Life is too short, people. What you don't want for yourself, what you don't want for your kids, what you don't want for your family members, don't do it to other people. They are humans and them are somebody and them have family too. And if you don't love them, them have family and friends will love them, will like them, will appreciate them, will value them. I am a very compassionate person and I am a very patient person. And I am a person that I will keep taking and taking and taking and taking until the cup full. And once the cup full has exploded, I don't speak much. I am a person, I do not speak much. And I am a person at times, I use my eyes, my ears, and I watch your actions and I listen to the things that you do. I listen to what you say. I am no fool. So my moral of the story is how I was being bullied and how I dealt with it, how I react to being bullied. I am not sending anybody to pull or to push or to do anything to anyone, but I'm just simply explaining my story on how I was being bullied. Sometimes it baffles me. Sometimes I have to wonder. Sometimes I have to wonder if people heart that black. Sometimes I really have to wonder if people art is that black. Them not have no love in their heart for people. No love. No kindness. No compassion. Some people them get up and them insult people pan top of insult, injury pan top of injury, insult people. And when them insult people, them insult them in a nice decay way. Like them thinks that people stupid. And then them go about feeling good about themselves when them do all these things. How can you sleep? When night come, how you can sleep? For watch somebody in a pain. For watch somebody a hurt. Beautiful people, we have to start thinking about others' feelings. It's not just about our own feelings. We have to start thinking about other people's feelings. And I'm not saying it's everybody you're gonna like, is everybody you're gonna love. No, you're not gonna like and you're not gonna love everybody. But you can just treat that individual equal and with respect and with dignity, just as the same way you want to be treated with respect and dignity. It doesn't go one way. It does not go one way in life. Put yourself in that person's shoe. What you're doing wrong to somebody, put yourself into that person's shoe and ask yourself the question, would I like somebody to do that to me? Whatever negativity you speak, whatever illness you speak towards that person, ask yourself if you have a conscience. Would I like somebody to speak that way about me, my child, or my family members? Ask yourself that. That person that you bully, that person that you pick at, that person that you speak bad about, they are human. It's not everybody you're going to like, And when you're not like somebody, you not have to show it up so. You not have to show it up so. I've always said every day, you have to love yourself first and me love me. I may have family that love me and care about me. So my moral of the story and of my topic tonight is, people, please start assessing your actions. Stop the bullying. Thank you to each and every one. It was a pleasure coming on here on this platform to share my story tonight. And I hope, this will inspire somebody out there. And guys, please, to share the broadcast, remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. It would not hurt to subscribe to the channel. It would not hurt to share the broadcast. Tell a friend, invite a friend, and come on over. If you have a topic you wish to speak on, you can send me a message, guys. My platform is based on nothing but positivity, positive vibes, positive energy, and I am sending out nothing but positive vibration out there. So guys, have a good night. And thanks again for the support. Remember to always be kind. Remember to live, love, laugh, enjoy life, embrace life, live like there's no tomorrow. And in everything that you do, always to put God in the midst of it. And as I always say, it's not everything that you're going to agree with that I speak on. It is my opinion, and this is my story. So have a good night, and thanks for tuning in.